So India has a multicultural society. Okay, Indian society is multicultural in nature. Indian society is a pluralistic in nature. Okay, now what is the meaning of pluralism? Pluralism means there is a group within a nation with a difference. Okay, so in people we have different religion, different culture, different languages, different religion. Okay, so in country where there is a different religion, different culture, different languages, that country is termed as a multicultural society. So India is a land of multicultural society. Okay, India is a land of diversity and contrast. Okay, in order to understand the nature of Indian society, it is necessary to understand the multicultural and the pluralistic characteristics of the inhabitant. That means if you want to study the India, if you want to learn about India, one should understand that India has different languages, India has different religion, India has different caste, India has different race, India has different climatic condition, geographical feature, historical legacies, race, and food habits. So India is one where there is a multicultural exists. Okay, we can understand with this with the help of this.
मैम स्क्रीन रिकॉर्डिंग चालू
Yes.
करो.
Okay. India is a multicultural area of at least 20 major languages group and 3 principal religions group. That means in India there is a variety of religion. There is a, but the major, that means the people majority are the Hindus, Muslim, and Buddhist. Okay. Now you can see this. Are you able to see this? Are you able to see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you give me the response? What is this? What is this? Looking at the screen, you can see that there is a lot of pictures over there. Okay, in right hand side screen, you can see languages of India. What are the different languages that we speak in India? Okay, and then you have India, and then you have India with all the religion symbol. Okay, you can see the symbol of Om, you can see the symbol of cross, you can see the symbol of moon and star. You know, are you? It is visible, student, to all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you explain me what is the meaning of this?
Ma'am,
Yes.
religion chart.
Yes, that means in India there is variety of religion: Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai, and you can see a this screen. United we stand. That means even though we are different, okay, we are different from religion, we are different from our food habit, we are different from our culture, but that too Indian society is very much united society. That means we celebrate all the festivals, we celebrate all the things. Okay, can you see the religion in India? Okay, you can see the religion. There is a Hinduism.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
with Hinduism symbols, and you can see the Buddhism, you can see the Christianity, you can see the Sikhism, you can see the Jainism, Islam. Are you able to see, student? Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
these are the various religion that exists in India. Okay. Now tell me, which is the holy book of Hinduism? Hinduism's holy book.
Bhagavad Gita, ma'am.
Bhagavad Gita.
Very good, very good.
Bhagavad
Next,
Gita.
very good. Okay. And which is the holy book of Christianity? Holy book of Christianity.
Bible.
Bible.
Then holy book of Islam.
Quran.
Quran.
Very good. Holy book of Sikhism.
Guru Granth Sahib.
Very good. Okay.
Guru
Okay.
Granth Sahib.
Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
first, okay. Hinduism, majority of the India follow the Hinduism. Bhagavad Gita is the holy book of the Hindus. Okay, that means in India we have lot of religion. India is a land of multicultural, multi-religion, but majority of Indians are Hindu. Okay, now you can see this screen. Okay. You can see the dharma, artha, kama, and moksha. Okay, these are the four
Yes, ma'am.
things. Okay, that is followed by the Hindu culture. Then there will be a Islam. Islam, the second largest populated people in India is Islam. Okay, that is Islam is the religion that believe okay and Hazrat Muhammad Prophet Muhammad is the greatest prophet, and Quran is considered as a holy book. Okay, whatever things they follow. Then we have Christianity, and then we have Sikhism, and then we have Buddhism, and then we have uh, Jainism. Okay, so Judaism. This is all the things that exists in India. These are all the religion are exists in India. Okay, I hope this one is clear, student. This one is clear, student.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now let's see the caste-wise composition of the Indian population. Are you able to see the screen, student? Are you able
Yes.
to? Okay.
Yes.
So you can see
Yes,
in
ma'am.
India,
Yes.
for the Hinduism, there is a four major castes. You can see the Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and the Shudras. Okay. The first Brahmins categories where you can see the religious preachers, scholars, teachers. Okay. Kshatriyas may rulers, administrators, and the warriors. Vaishyas may moneylenders, artisan, traders, etc. And Shudras may workers or the laborers. Okay. This is the Asian Indian category of the caste-wise composition of in India. Okay. Now let's see the Indian Constitution 1950. According to this, just 1 minute. Okay. Now in India there is a casteism also. Caste system is there. From ancient India till now also in India there is a caste system. Now what are the factors responsible for the growth of the caste system in India? The first is the influence of religion. You can see the underlined black word. Okay, in India people are very sensitive about the religion. Okay, is the main factor. The religion is the main factor. Okay, and next the static rural social structure. If you see the rural India and the urban India has better facilities in compared to the rural India. Then there is a lack of education, especially among the rural masses. India is a land where there is still people are illiterate. Okay, so there is a lack of education in India. If there is a lack of education, definitely there will be people of orthodox thinking. What is the meaning of orthodox thinking? What is orthodox? What is the meaning of term orthodox, student? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the meaning of orthodox thinking? Like Indian people, many people of the India is orthodox. I'm not telling everyone is orthodox, but still people are believing in orthodox thinking. See, we Indian follow na anything. See, maybe कुछ लोग बोलते हैं ना बिल्ली रास्ता काट गई तो बुरा होगा, ऐसा बोलते हैं ना कुछ अभी भी इंडियंस कुछ लोग ऐसे बिल्ली
Yes,
कट
ma'am.
Andhavishwas.
Andhvishwas.
Andhashraddha.
Andhvishwas. Okay. So why this is because of the lack of education. See, we are educated people, so we don't follow all this thing. Okay, because see, we don't discriminate. Maybe your best friend, yeah, maybe you are Hindu and your best friend maybe Muslim. Quite possible. Okay, but because we are very open and we are going to their place, we are celebrating their festivals. Okay, now see, in India we follow all the festivals. Yes or no? Okay, there is no limit ke nahi hai mera festival nahi hai. We follow all the things. We enjoy Diwali, we enjoy Eid, we enjoy Holi. Okay, especially we are getting the holiday, so we are enjoying all the festivals, right? Right or wrong?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So this
Yes,
is what
ma'am.
India is, a unity India. Okay, next the existence of the many races in India resulted in the formulation of the strict rule. India is not only have the multi-religion, multicultural. India also has many races. Okay, people from different people. Some people are discriminating themselves or the others. Still, people are being. Some people are thinking we are belonging to the upper caste. We are belonging to this caste. Okay. All this, and some people see heredity occupation, especially some people are thinking that if a particular person is belong to that category, he should continue with that category. जैसे है ना डॉक्टर ही बनेगा, लॉयर ही बनेगा, ये था. But now the scenario has been changing. Okay, I think this one is clear, student. Clear? Everything?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Next, we can see the gender-wise composition of the population. Now, gender ratio is the ratio of the females to the males to the country. That means at a point of the time, how many females are there in the country and how many males are in the country. That is called the gender ratio. And you can see the table over there. Okay, you can see the table. First table represents gender, that is male and female, and the second table millions, population in million. You can see the male ratio is 23.7, whereas the female ratio is 586.5 out of the total population of 1210. That means in India, females are less compared to the male. So what are the reasons? What are the various reasons why in India females are less when compared to the males? Okay. You can see this table. Okay, if you
Yes,
see,
ma'am.
if you see,
Yes, ma'am.
you see the table, if this is the data given from 1901 till 2011. Okay, you can see 1911 females per 1,000 males. That means 972 females are there when there is 1,000 male. Okay, in year 1921, 955. Okay, compared to 1,000 male. That means male is 1,000 and how the female ratio is decreasing. See, there is a black bold dated 1951. You can see the women ratio is 946, and then 61, 941, then 71. You can see the female ratio, which was 972 at 1901, has started decreasing. When 21 came, it's come to 955. When year 1931 came, it's come to 946. Okay, in year 1961, it came to 941. Are you able to see the difference, student, how the female ratio is decreasing?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, so why?
Yes, ma'am.
So why? What is the reason? Okay, so there are some reason. Okay, preference for the male child in the Indian society. See, even though we became very modern in the society, became very modern, still people believe that the male child is very important. Okay, still people believe that male preference should be given to the male child compared to the female child. Okay, practice of female fosticides. Female fosticides just mean if the women conceive, so people want to know, okay, what is gender of the child. Okay, and in the some state, I don't want to, in some state people abort the child also. Okay, and the malnutrition, high infertility, mortality rate of the female, malnutrition, all these things are responsible for the why the female ratio has been declining over the year. Okay, clear, student?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay.